It's been 2 weeks since I applied my custom-made tire dressing made with a cross-linking silicone. Let's see how it's holding up. A quick recap in case you didn't see my previous video on the tire dressing. My goal here is to design a tire dressing that makes your tire look new. I'm not looking for that tire wet look. There's plenty of mineral oils and silicone oils you can rub on your wheels. That stuff just slings off and lasts only a day or two. I wanted to make a tire dressing that would actually bond to your tire, create a protective layer, and then also last a long time so you don't have to consistently reapply it. So this is a 2-week check-in. This is a water-based coating. It is a silicone emulsion that actually will cross-link after it dries, and it'll form a film over your tire to give it kind of that new tire look. I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but I want to point out you can see how matte and dried out the tire tread looks, but you'll see as you move to the sidewall, it definitely has a darker black, and I'd say it has a satin look to it. The other thing that's jumping out at me is where I did not apply the coating. You can see there's a lot of pollen. We're definitely in the pollen season here. There is a little bit of pollen trapped in the grooves where it says Potenza here, but for the most part, the sidewall is not picking up any pollen. And if I feel the sidewall, it is very slick, but it's not leaving like a greasy residue in my hand. And again, this is 2 weeks after I applied it, so the silicone has definitely polymerized and is cured to the sidewall of this tire. Now, another thing I can notice is that the rim itself is picking up some brake dust, but if I rub the tire, there really isn't much of anything coming off the tire. Now, another thing worth pointing out is that with other tire dressings or tire wets that I've used, after driving around for a little while, I start to see some of the oil slung all over the rear of the wheel well. And this is a water-based coating. I let it dry and cure to the tire. And of course, there is nothing that will fling off the tire. Now, another thing I wanted to check out is how does this tire coating hold up to getting wet, and is it really repelling water? So let's just put some water on this tire and see how things look. If we look real close, you can absolutely see that the water is completely running off the area which was coated. And if you look at that edge, you can see the tire and where the treads are, they've completely wetted out. And again, where that silicone coating has been applied, no water is sticking to it. A couple of drops here and there in the grooves, but that water will not wet out the tire like it is those treads. Now the sun is out, it's pretty warm, so you can see it drying pretty quickly, but look at that. You can clearly see where it runs right off that silicone coating. So I consider the 2-week check-in very successful. The coating is still all over the tire. It's very water repellent, and it is giving the tire that new look I was going for. Now, some of you have asked about buying this product. It is something I made myself in the lab. If you are interested, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Check out the description for more information and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos.